Okay, I'll let people in now. Hi everyone, thank you for joining in early. We'll be beginning in a few minutes. Hi everyone, good evening to all of you. Welcome to our December webinar, Harmony in Motion. What sets this webinar apart from all the others is that it's a movement based webinar, and rather than just being theoretical or knowledge sharing, it's going to be very engaging and interactive. So, before we get started, I'll just give you a brief introduction to our expert for today, Ms. Priyanka Manchanda. Priyanka is an organizational psychologist with extensive experience in the areas of learning and development and emotional wellness. She is passionate about designing and facilitating learning experiences and has facilitated 200 plus practical and engaging workshops. Her areas of expertise are soft skill building, self development, mindfulness, and wellness at work. So, without further ado, over to you, Priyanka.
Thank you, Sankhya. A very warm welcome to everyone. As we are beginning this session, can I request everyone to please turn on your cameras? As Sankhya has mentioned, this is a very different session. I promise there is not going to be any PPT or any one sided conversation for more than 5 minutes. I request all of you to please turn on your cameras. Lovely. I can see Nilesh, I can see Sunil, Gautam as well. Lovely. Hello, Baljinder. I can also see the device is named as 8979. Sir, can I request you to rename your device? I am also waiting for others to turn on the cameras. Okay. As in when you feel comfortable, please start joining us on the camera. I'll start this conversation. And as we begin this conversation, I want to set a couple of house rules here. This session is going to help us connect with ourselves and others in very different ways that we otherwise do not experience in our everyday lives, right? We are going to have some time to reflect. We are going to have some time to pause, and we are also going to have some time move and have fun with others. So for this, I want all of us to stay non-judgmental and respectful towards oneself and others. The only acceptable thing here is curiosity, either about you or the movements or about others, and we are going to have lots of fun. Can we agree on these rules? If you're with me, please give me a thumbs up. Can have some thumbs ups. Lovely. I can see some thumbs ups showering on my screen. Okay, lovely. So let's start by taking a minute and just to check in, how are we feeling right now? You could share either in the chat box or use the reaction feature and just share with others. How are you feeling today? Okay. I can see some smiles, some thumbs ups here on my screen, and some messages in the chat box as well. Lovely use of thumbs here. How about others? Okay. So someone's feeling sleepy, someone's feeling excited, someone's feeling pleasant. Lovely. Okay. I hope you all have gotten to know how to use the reactions feature here. Okay. So what I can see is most of us are feeling somewhat okay or pleasant, which is a great thing for us. I am sure that by the end of this session, this feeling is going to escalate as well. We are going to have lots of fun. So, to start off with, I have a very interesting exercise for us, which is called the body mapping exercise. And it is a way to connect with your own selves. It is an exercise, a technique that performers also use to align with their bodies and strike a balance when they go out on the stage to perform, right? So, in this exercise, we are going to follow this technique called body mapping. And here we are going to create a map of our bodies. All of us have the ability to create a map based on which we direct ourselves, our lives, and we are better aligned and balanced in our lives and our everyday activities as well. So, here I want all of us to assume a comfortable position. Wherever you're sitting, wherever you're lying down, just assume a comfortable position. We are going to relax ourselves, slow down, release some muscle tension. Your back should be straight but not very stiff. Assume a comfortable posture. Your hands could be resting gently on your lap or on the sides of your furniture. If you want, you can close your eyes or just lower and soften your gaze and use this time to slow down. Start by taking a couple of deep breaths, inhaling fully and exhaling slowly. Breathe in through your nose and breathe out either through your nose or your mouth. Take your time to slow down. Take a few more deep breaths. Let go of the noises around you and shift your focus to your breathing. Connect with the natural rhythm of your breath, not striving to change anything about it. Notice the sensations of your breath, how your chest rises as you inhale, and how it falls back as you exhale. Notice how it enters your nostrils and it goes down to your lungs, through your abdomen, all the way down to your feet, and how it comes back through the same route. If you're distracted by the sounds in your room or your mind starts to wander, simply notice it without any judgment and bring your focus back to your breathing. This is your time to connect with yourself, and rest everything else can wait. Okay. Now, I invite all of you to bring to mind someone who you really love. Think about someone who you really love in your life. It could be a friend, your partner, your family, someone who you really care about, someone you would move the earth and the heaven for. You wish happiness and success for this person. This person is someone whose slightest thought brings a smile to your face. Now imagine them doing the things that bring them joy and happiness. Now, as you're thinking about this person, I want you all to put a pause and now bring all of this to surface. And notice the sensations in your body. As you think of this person, Scan your body to see if there are any corresponding sensations or movements in your body. Notice where, if at all. And now observe, what do these sensations feel like? Do you feel a tingling experience? Is there a lightness in some body part? Do you experience butterflies? Or is there a temperature change in your body? Just notice. Is it in your chest, your belly, or on your face with a smile? While you're observing, ensure non judgment and curiosity while you're observing. Tune into your body. Your body has the power to speak a lot, if only we know how to hear it. Now, once we have imagined this person and we have also scanned our body, we'll create a visual. So, I want you all to imagine a silhouette of a human body and locate dots corresponding to the sensations in your bodies. For example, if you're experiencing some sensations in your chest, I want you to mentally put dots or hashtags or maybe some patterns on the chest of the silhouette that you're imagining. Just try to represent the accurate body map. This is your body map for the emotion of love. This is where you feel the emotion of love in your body. Take a full deep breath in and out. Let go of this visual of the silhouette and bring your attention back to your breath. Breathing in fully and exhaling slowly. Whenever you're ready, open your eyes. Okay. Once you're back, please tell me, how are you feeling right now? You can unmute your mic and share. How are you feeling right now? Balaji, I think you're trying to share and no? Okay. Okay. Can we all share in the chat box? How are we feeling right now? Or you can also unmute your mic and share. Okay. Vikas says feeling good. Lovely. What about others? Sankhya is feeling relaxed, feeling a little sleepy. That's okay because you're feeling relaxed. Your body has slowed down. The number of thoughts in your mind would have also reduced. Yeah. What about Baljinder, Pradnya, Yogesh? How are we feeling? So I hope we all are feeling positive here. Okay. Mohan says feeling good. Lovely. feeling relaxed and feeling pleasant. That's the power this exercise holds, right? It is like you have hit the restart button of your laptop or your phone, right? How it automatically speeds up and all of it is decluttered, right? Your brain should have now be experiencing less thoughts and with more pleasantness. So this is the power of this exercise. It helps you connect with yourselves in a very different and a very better way. Now, now we have connected with our own selves. Is the time to connect with others also, building the momentum of this conversation. And we are going to do a practice for that, and for which I would need assistance of all of you. Pradnya says feeling calm and peaceful. Baljinder says feeling good. That's great. That is what we had also hoped for this exercise to do. Lovely. Now we are going to connect with others in this room. Given we are a very small group today, this is a great opportunity for us to connect with each other and have fun, share laughter, and unwind. Can I ask for 5 volunteers? I promise this activity is not going to be rocket science. We're just going to do some fun movements, and I promise we will not judge anyone here. Okay, we have Balaji as our first volunteer. We have Sankhya as our second volunteer. I'll also be a part. Okay, we have one more volunteer. Can I have 2 more volunteers? I need 2 more volunteers here. We have 4 people. I need 2 more people. We are going to have lots of fun. Okay, so I think we'll start the activity with 4 volunteers here on the screen. Can we pin 4 people? So I want all of you to observe what we are going to do on the screen, and I would want all of you to do this as well. And for that, I would love for you to be on the screens. Okay. Shall we start? Sankhya, shall we start? Okay. So I'll give the instructions here. I'm going to give you a beat. Okay. I'll do a count of 3 and then I will do a movement. I will just add a movement. You have to observe my movement and add one movement of yours. When I say movement, it can be maybe a click, it can be a clap, it can be a random shake of limbs. You can move, you can do anything. Okay. So, what is the sequence going to be like? I'll go first. After me, Sankhya, would you want to go? Then after that, Balaji, and then after that, I'm sorry, can you please put your name on your device or maybe share your name with us?
My name is Narsimha.
Narsimha.
Yes.
Okay, so this is going to be the sequence Priyanka, Sankhya, Balaji, Narsimha. Lovely. So I'm going to start now. Okay, over to you, Balaji. Okay, lovely. Okay, Narsimha, can we also add the movements made by all of us and then add yours? Hmm.
I missed your movement.
Okay, so this is what I did. Okay, lovely, lovely. We have come to a great choreography. Okay, so we'll repeat this once more. I want all of us to please turn on your cameras. This is the part where you are also going to have a lot of fun. We are going to repeat this choreography, all of us together as a group. Sudhakar, Vikas, Yogesh, Dr. Ashok, Paul, Raju, Baljinder, Nilesh, Surbhi. Can I please request all of you to be on the cameras? Lovely. So more and more people are joining in. So we'll repeat this choreography, okay? I'm going to start and now we have to repeat what we just did. Okay, okay, okay. So we are doing great. I see there was some difference in the movements and we all were doing this at the same time. Lovely. So now that we know what we are supposed to do here, I want all of us to practice this in our breakout rooms. Can we have the breakout rooms? We'll have three three breakout rooms, and you'll get all of you will get 5 minutes in those breakout rooms. Please turn on your cameras, make the most out of the breakout rooms, and do this exercise. So, as a group, you can come up with your own choreography. Okay. You would see an option. Please join the breakout rooms. Please start joining the breakout rooms. You're getting assigned to the rooms. And upon joining, return to the main meeting after 5 minutes. You'll be called off directly. Please join the breakout rooms that you're being assigned to. You would have received an option. I request you all to please join the breakout room. Karthik, Mathya, Nilesh. Those of you who have just joined us, I'm going to repeat the exercise. You would be assigned to a breakout room, and as a group, you have to create some movement. So, your group members would know what we just did here in this session. So, say one person starts a beat and does a movement. The second person has to observe that movement and add a movement of theirs. And as a group, we have to come up with a collective choreography, right? Let's move to the breakout rooms. You all are going to be assigned to the breakout rooms. Sankhya, let's assign, and I'll also do the pop-in check-in there. So room one is having a lot of fun.
I've closed the breakout rooms. So they'll be ending in about 30 seconds.
Sure. They would have gotten a reminder.
Okay.
So they'll come back. Then we'll ask room one to do a practice.
Hmm.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the main room. They're just waiting for a couple of more people to return from their breakout rooms. Okay, lovely. So we have the full of group one here. Can we do a presentation of what you did and then we'll reflect on that experience?
Yeah, Balaji, please start.
Yeah, sure. Mine? Yes.
Lovely, lovely, lovely. This is so close to what I saw in the group as well. That's group one for us. Group two, Vikas, Mohan, Nilesh, Pushpendra. Can we have you also on the cameras? Okay, you can join in as and when you're ready. I want all of us to reflect on this experience. Group one, how was this for you? How was this exercise? How was this experience?
This is very interesting and helps the people to focus on the things.
Mm,
So we are looking at what the things other person is doing and then what I have to do. So how it is reflecting the person who is taking next time. So next to me. So in this way, we are closely watching all those things. That means we are not allowing any other thing to come into our mind.
right.
Focusing happens.
Lovely. So we are closely observing what the other person is doing, and also the pressure of remembering it is actually leaving you with no other option but to observe. Yeah.
Yes.
What about others?
Not just remember, you need to remember the sequence as well of things.
Right, right, right.
And while doing what others did, you also have to keep in mind what you did in the first time, and you have to keep repeating it.
Yes, yes. So a lot of pressure for memory. Yeah, right. What about you, Kapil and Balaji? How was your experience?
So it was good. For me, it is I have engaged so much here actually.
Lovely.
Yeah. So I
Okay.
think the engagement. When I started engagement, so I forget the thoughts. What all the running on my mind is all gone out. So I
Mm,
just focus on what I'm doing here. I'm in the presence actually.
right.
Yeah, but Balaji is right. Even for those moments, even I was not thinking about anything else. We were focusing on all the three or four of us.
So we were very mindful of where we are, what we are doing, who we are with, and what is the objective of this session. That particular exercise, right? So it made us more mindful. So say this was your experience and these were your thoughts and observations. What would you say are your learnings from this small experience? Anything that stayed or stood out? Keep focused and mindful. Okay. Vikas also says this makes us happy and removes pressure. Lovely. Okay. So what are your learnings? Take a minute, reflect on it.
My learning is when I'm entering this webinar, I should be in a place where no one is watching me because everyone around me is watching what she is doing. So, yeah, I should be in a comfortable space. That's my learning when I'm doing all this.
Okay, that's lovely.
So it is very interesting and makes us look around. As
Mm,
you told rightly, it is not only remembering not ourselves is the first thing. Along with that one, we have to look at others, what they have done, how they have done, and what we can do,
right. To
what we have to add
notice.
up better. In that way, it makes a sense.
Right. Just to notice, to pay attention, and imagine if we were able to do this, just to pay attention with who we sit and stand every day, be it our colleagues, be it our family, just to be there with them mindfully, focusing on what they're saying, what they're doing without interrupting them, and without, just declining the things that they're saying and just adding on to it. Imagine the power of this exercise if you bring this to your meeting room and collaborate with others, that you're not conflicting or fighting with each other, but adding and creating a wholesome effect.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. Balaji, Kapil, would you want to share your learnings?
So actually, the one colleague he suddenly saw me what something I am doing here. Then he started noticing me, and he's also started doing the same things what I'm doing because
Ah,
he said I forget my all my stress and
so
so
imagine the power of your actions in your team and your surroundings, be it positive or negative. This was a positive thing that you were doing, which helped your environment in very unsaid ways. So imagine the power that a person holds. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you so much for sharing that, Balaji. I will also quickly go through the responses. Yes, Kapil, you want to add something?
Acha. So for me, it worked as a stress buster. Those
Mm.
5 minutes, I was in a, I don't know, like, kind of, I'm in a very happy place right now
and
So your
before
mind.
joining the webinar.
Couple was
Super.
full of smiling. The moment I saw him, I also started smiling.
I have a smiling face, so yeah, we can do say
Yeah.
that.
Yes, and the smile is also very contagious. Lovely. I am so, so, so grateful that all of you had this experience. You all allowed yourself and others to be in that space where we are not judging each other. Although we were worried about, oh, others are also watching me in my own environment, but we took out that time and now we have those smiles on our face. And this is so moving. Collaboration, uninterruption, lovely. I am sure these are the learnings that have come in a very unsaid way, but these are going to stay with us. So, what you just witnessed is a movement where we connected with rhythms. All of you were in sync with each other. You all followed a certain rhythm, you all followed a certain action, and you connected with others in a very fun way while also connecting with your own bodies. Now, with this, I also want to introduce the power of rhythm and rituals that we have in our life, or say the way we are existing as well. Do we all know that there's a rotation and a revolution going on, not going on, but our earth moves on a certain track? There are rituals that happen every week, there are rituals that happen every month or once in a year. There is full moon, there's no moon, then there are eclipses, so on and so forth, right? So our earth is also following a rhythm with our orbit, right? Which is why we are able to exist the way we are. So that is the universal power of rhythms. And now I want you all to think of certain ways in which you can incorporate a rhythm in your everyday life. Just how you experienced mindfulness, focus, relaxation right now. Can you think of certain rhythmic rituals that you can adopt? Take a minute. These are the rituals for a stress free tomorrow.
Can you give some examples?
Yes, for sure. So, say when you're listening to music, you're also clicking your fingers or you're tapping your feet. That's a rhythm. So,
Okay.
or say when you're walking down a street or a metro station or a railway station which has tiles, do you notice that children are very mindful and they are trying to map the squares, the tiles? They want to keep 1 foot in a particular square. That's also a rhythm that they are following. That's also a lot of mindfulness there. Take a minute, think about it, be as creative as you want to. Else, I am here. Okay, let me take a lead here. So our bodies are also linked to this life force, right? Anything that we do requires movement, things that are ritualistic, to just deplete the stress and build energy that helps us move on, move forward through our day, through our week, through our month, and throughout our life. Now, it could be something as simple as taking the same route to office every day, or washing your face or brushing your teeth right in the night. This is also a ritual which requires rhythm. There's a rhythm, there's a movement going on there. So, some of the rituals that can help you build up stress free today and tomorrow could be, say, adopting a morning stretching routine with a breath ritual. So, you stand comfortably, you take a few deep breaths after waking up, you incorporate simple stretches by rotating your neck, you're rotating your shoulders, stretching your arms, stretching your torso, so on and so forth. And while you're doing that, you can connect with your breath, and you will see that your body is in tune with your breath. Does someone want to add something? I can overhear something.
That might be somebody talking in behind.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
yes, yes.
Yes. Okay. So
That
that
might
is
be disturbance to you.
so that is one of the ways in which you can connect with the rituals. Another way could be taking a mindful drumming break. So, say you're very tired, overwhelmed with your to do list, or you're fatigued, you can take short breaks during the day and use your work desk to engage in a rhythmic drumming or tapping, how we used to do in college days or at the back bench, right? So, you can sync the drumming with your breath, how you're breathing. Based on that, you can make a tune on your work desk and let go of the tension that you're carrying. Very simple. You don't have to spend a penny on this. Next one could be, you can create a commute connection ritual. Say, for example, if you're commuting by public transport, you can listen to rhythmic music, music that you love, music that relaxes you down, and consciously tap your fingers or tap your feet, click your fingers based on that. Now, these are some of the examples. I'll also go through what Sankhya has mentioned in the chat box. Okay, applying makeup while listening to music. Yes, I can immediately think of that entry of Kareena Kapoor in K3G. There's a music in the background and she's dressing up, getting ready, and just enjoying the music there.
Yes.
Lovely. Yes. So these were some of the examples of rituals that you can create to have a stress-free today and tomorrow. With that, I'm open to any questions that you may have at this point in time. So we have an open space, open stage here. Please feel free to ask any questions that you may have. Divya, Nilesh, Mohan, Vikas, I invite all of you to ask any questions you may have. Any thoughts? Any questions? Okay. In case we don't have any questions right now, but if we may have them later, you can always connect back with our experts on www.yourdost.com. Sankhya can also share more details about it. With that, we come towards the end of this session. Thank you so much, everyone, for being so active, so participative, and also vulnerable in today's session. I'm super, super moved with that. And you also see a webinar feedback poll on your screens. Please share your thoughts.
Hi, Priyanka.
Yes.
Because is this a one-time webinar, or can reach out to you or the team, or if I reach out to those, they will reach out to you and get help me to interact with you anytime.
So we do these webinars every month. We do our community webinars every month, and your organization would also be doing multiple webinars as per their engagement plans. You can keep a check on your emails how you received an invite for this. You can always keep a check on that. You will receive a monthly update on what's happening in that week for the webinar, and you can always connect with us. Apart from that, we have a lot of webinars and training material available on our platform as well, which is www.yourtoast.com. You can either use your browser or you can install the application as well, Play Store, iOS, whatever you use, and you can explore the dearth of options for material, modules, videos, blogs, and also opportunities to connect with our experts.
Okay, thanks for the information.
Thank you. And all of that would be free of cost for you. Your organization would have subscribed for that.
Okay.
The only thing you need is your official email ID to sign up. Lovely. Any
Yes,
questions?
madam. Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you everyone for joining in. Have
Thank
a
you,
great day
Priyanka.
ahead.
Thank
Thank
you
you.
all.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.